What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and we're here today at the Nerd Castle for another episode of Aarklash Legacy. It sounds manlier when I do it that way. Let's click this portal and see what's waiting on the other side. Thus far, we've got to be coming up on Snaky Man pretty soon. Snaky Man? Snaky Man? Where are you, Snaky Man? Yeah, it's not going to be that simple. I can tell you that much right now. In fact, they're going to spawn behind me. I almost promise they're going to spawn behind me when I try and do this. So I'm going to leave Bo Lamb right there. Yep, there it is. Called it. Although they don't have full health, which is sort of weird. Who do I want to beat up first? Well, there's a Quaster in the back. There it is. Very nice. Now, this is another group that actually isn't... I'm still a little weird about why they have... Are they, like, standing in something? Like, there's some kind of, like... Death ray farts coming out right here, like some gamma rays or something. I hope they don't Hulk out. Oh no, there's a Master of Puppets. Hold on. We don't need him, like, pulling the strings. Ah, my boom missed. That was I knew he was going to do that. Like, I looked right at him and I was like, I'm going to get charged right as I do that boom, and it's going to reset my category. I knew it, and I did it anyways. Let's go ahead and get some DPS rolling. I need to get Lockshy into a position where he can start dropping nukes on these guys. But we don't want to get too close. Actually, it looks like Mocha's got a little bit of aggro, which is sort of weird. Where is that going? Of course, he's, of course, controlling the one guy. Every time. I don't know. I don't think this is going to get off. No, it's not. There's no point even trying to do it. I'm just going to knock down my own guys. So he's now out. Oh no, both of our healers are actually out for substantial amounts of time at this point. And they're both AoE'd. Let's go ahead and move him around. I don't want him standing in an AoE while we wait for some of this to happen. He's got 3 seconds left. Hopefully, I can get people out of their AoEs. God, she is just like on nap time right now. Okay, so that's there. Let's do a... yeah, we need to do a quick recovery. Definitely need to recover here a little bit. No, sir. What I would like you to do is that. That would be intensely awesome. Can Mocha heal himself? He cannot. We should tick back up okay just from our own AoE, maybe. We might think about... Quaster's got a heal going out. It's going to the Warrior of Belial, which is actually really, really good. I'd prefer that it not go to anybody that would actually, like, be a problem. Like the Master of Puppets. Quick recovery right there is always in order. Let's go ahead and heal Lockshy because he's soaking a lot of damage anyways. And once that AoE wears off, I don't feel good about it. I'm also going to start another line of DPS, possibly. Get a Damocles going. There it is. And so now, if we can get everybody focused... Did he actually shield the Warrior of Belial too? Oh, good. Goody, goody, good, good. There is nothing other than that just made me... I mean, there are very few things that the Quaster could have messed up and done that would have made me as happy as that. And down goes the Master of Puppets. Let's get Nella going on a heal, maybe? We do have a lot of DPS flying around right now. I'm going to start on the Fire Breather, actually. Which might not be the choice that most people would pick. Oh, I dropped that right in the middle of an AoE. I love myself right now. I just want to hug myself all over for making that mistake. Let's go ahead and get everybody outside of the confines of that. And what's going on here? We got another taunt coming in. Who's the taunt going to? Of course, they're taunting the guy that can make people immune to taunts. So intensely frustrated right now that there's something I can do about it, but I don't like the option. I mean, I could do something, but it's going to knock down like half my team. It's also going to use up quite a bit of mana, unfortunately. Oh, and it's also going to make him really, really angry. Are you taunted right now? I bet you're taunted right now, aren't you? No, just damage skills block? Okay, taunt that guy. Say hell no. Don't allow him to do that. Bring him back into our folds. Our lovely, oily, greasy, fatty folds. Let's see, what else? Who else do I feel like killing right now? We all have our abilities canceled out, so maybe we should fall back and kind of stop that. Let's put a Damocles there. These guys will all focus on the Valkyrie. who, let's face it, doesn't have that much MP anyways, and we're blocked again. How are we still blocked? Like, his little thingy should not be that wide. I mean, I don't want to talk about his little thingy in a disparaging manner, but, you know, sometimes you gotta talk about somebody's little thingy. What are you gonna do? He should last. Let's get the Warrior of Belial taken care of right now, because I'm getting kind of tired of being ability blocked here. That should be his undoing. There it is. And then the final little bit we should be able to handle with an Boom. Goodbye, Queester. Down he goes. And we grab ourselves a nice little relic of power, and hopefully they won't try and cause any more problems. Ah, another double jump. That means we've got to be getting close. Usually maybe they arrange these in like threes. People seem to like threes. I don't know what it is about trios, but people like to work in trios if they can. Another load screen coming on up. And at this point... Ah, another angelic pimp ship. Looks like we've actually got kind of a multiplicative teleporter problem here. My supposition, I would posit that each one of these is going to take me to a different spot. I do something and it like each unlocks like one little quarter of that. So I guess we'll go bottom right first. I don't know why that feels so much better, but we'll do it. Looks like we've got a puzzle to deal with, once again. What are those? Like glowing weeds. What happens when I touch them? I don't die instantaneously? Alright, I'll take it as long as I don't die instantaneously. It's gonna go off that way. What we need is for that to go down here. Let's see where that sends it right here. It's probably not gonna be this simple, but we can try. Weird. I bet when that hits that, it's gonna make these crystals grow or something. Let's find out. Weird. What an odd premise for a puzzle. So there, I can have that just kind of circle itself. Does it travel through or is it stopped by that plant? It's not stopped by the plant, interestingly enough. We need it to go to here. Okay. I see. I believe I had this one lit up first. Maybe like so. Okay, cool. They just keep adding more and more little bits to this puzzle. Little bits and bobs to add on to the overall movement of the puzzle, I suppose. Never seen a puzzle with momentum, but these puzzles definitely seem to have momentum. Like they have like a flow, and I like that. It's rare that you see a puzzle that has kind of a weird movement flow to it. Then again, I don't play many puzzle games because I'm kind of dumb when it comes to logical problem solving, so I tend to steer away from them just for, I suppose, the insulation of my own ego. That's another location down. Ah, good, it dims out. Let's handle the right side first, because if it's not right, it's obviously wrong. Actually, let me save here. Just in case they decide to jump us with crazy lizards with machine guns or something the moment we pop out the other end. And it's a bloody death arena, so that's probably what's going to happen here. This is a very large room. Let's move Bolam around a tad. Or is it just another puzzle? Looks like we've got a recycled puzzle here, I guess. Well, let's see if we can solve this thing. I don't think I'm going to need that just yet. Let's have a look at how this flows. We're trying to get it to there, so eventually the final move is going to be coming out of that cross. It's probably going to bounce left, if I'm correct. I mean, it could bounce right, I guess. That's going to come out of there. Where's the other sleepy eye? Oh, the sleepy eye's right there. I actually think we may want to go the opposite direction with this. Just kind of intuitively looking at it here. It's going to come out there. That's probably going to pop it right. It's going to come out there again. Oh, that's going to pop it left. Why would it go left? Is there something over here? No. Okay. Well, then that's not going to be one that we want to use, I guess. Oh, that one pops it left, too. Did I just solve that on accident? Oh, never mind. I didn't solve it on accident, so we want it to go there. Okay, so let's start that back over. It's going to come out the white. Did I get it in time? Oh, that doesn't actually go left. Odd. That comes out of there. That only comes out of there. Just kind of pondering for a moment. You'll forgive me as my commentary dies quietly. As I embarrass myself to no end. Did that go two different directions the second time? Hold on. It went left that time. Ew, it depends on the direction it gets hit from. Oh, okay, so it's actually... It would have helped if they had given some kind of inclination. Like, you see how it has these arrows right here? If these had, like, lit up when it was getting bumped like bumpers, instead you just gotta kind of fiddle with it until you realize what's going wrong. So now that I know that it has to come from that direction... I've actually got to rewire my thinking here. So, as soon as this defaults, let's turn off all the buttons. Go back to scratch, because I was approaching this trying to go all the way there. So that's going to come out the eyeball. And that, if I remember correctly, bounces it off in the wrong direction. Oh no, it goes in the right direction. That's going to come down to there. Where does it go if I bounce it from this direction? Not the way that I would like, actually. So we've got a circuit right now. And what I absolutely need is for this to come out of the other end. That might actually be the simple solution right there. For some reason, I don't know why it takes me so long to logic through some of these things sometimes. Wait, what just went wrong? Hold on. Did I turn that button off? There we go. I hope that solves it. There it is. Okay. I was making that way worse than it needed to be. So there's our second puzzle, all nice and solved. This has not been a combat-full kind of arena. This has been one of those places that we're just solving a bunch of puzzles today. Maybe the left side will be the side that has... Maybe left side will be strong side, and that's where we'll find ourselves. Yes, indeed. That was a movie reference, but anyways. Let's save that up and jump back in. And that leaves us with these two on the left. We'll probably have to kill bosses or something on this side because they puzzled us already. They puzzled us like crazy. They diddled our puzzle muscle, which I won't tell you where the puzzle muscle is. I'll let you fill in and just decide where you want your puzzle muscle to be. Oh, well, I guess I'm completely wrong. They want to hit me on every front with as many of these puzzles as possible. Well, I'm going to do what we did before and just extend people out like crazy unless it's a booby trap. Unless it's a tarp. And if it's a tarp, then I guess I'll kind of live with the consequences, but that doesn't appear to have done any type of good. So let's go ahead and undo that, unless these work in collusion with one another, which it might. Where are we trying to get to? There's no blue button this time. Maybe we're trying to push all the buttons? So far, so good. Realistically, leaving him in the corner is a terrible idea since I have somebody on every single side of this part of the puzzle. So no matter what happens here, I was going to say, we want somebody on all fours, so regardless of what door opens, we're still good to go. And there it is. Loverly! Wouldn't it be lovely to solve more puzzles? Let's jump in here. There's a bloodstain, so maybe we'll get some combat. I don't know if that bloodstain way off in the corner of one map is indicative of what might happen in the future, but actually, they heard me. The developers were like, you know what, you've been complaining about our trash mobs this entire playthrough. We're going to give you like 80 puzzles in a row, just to remind you what you could have. And into the final breach we go. No, not into the final breaches we go. Completely different. In fact, going into too many breaches might get you kicked out of the tavern, so bear that in mind. Oh good, another bouncy ball puzzle. Let's figure out the flow of this thing. Lecky G's gonna be on point with this go through. If that doesn't bounce right, I'll have to kind of reorchestrate this. Okay, it did go right. That went left. And let me guess, that's not going to go left right here. Absolutely not going to go left. It's probably going to go right. Yep. That's going to hit that, and it should upraise that one right there. My assumption would be that this is going to bounce right and maybe line us up for a shot right there. Let's find out. Oops, I just screwed myself up royally. Left a button enabled. Let's get this solved properly. There we go. I left a button open and it's my fault. Oh, that button actually goes left. Okay. I no longer need you activated, dear sir. I don't know if it helps if I call like a button a sir, but one of the downsides of these puzzles is I just have to ramble. And I don't even know if I'm being entertaining. I'm just talking out of my ass. Just making stuff up to talk about. It's okay. Maybe that button? Let's find out. Trial and error. Alright, I almost kind of sabotaged myself there. Like, saboteur! But luckily it didn't happen that way. Let's get ourselves on out of here. Okay, and so that crystal is now lit up. I don't know if this is going to be the crystal that takes us to our final encounter, maybe? It may or may not be. Let's go ahead and save up, I guess. I don't know if I'll be vindicated here. Is it in threes? It could be in threes. Well, apparently we're in the epilogue now. It says all debts must be paid in full, no matter how they are collected. An ounce of gold may equal a pound of flesh. A pound of gold may equal a soul. Once incurred, a debt must never be forgotten, and payment is sometimes more than one can afford.
You again. Not entirely unexpected, though wholly annoying.
You were wrong, Lockshy.
Oh? And how so?
This machine wasn't built to control others' destinies and make you a god.
I assure you.
They created this machine to break free of the gods and control their own destinies.
Yes, it does not matter. With my own conjuring and the power of their mechanism, I will achieve my goal. Their intent is of little importance.
But they do. You have perverted their knowledge. You stand for everything they despised. The denizens of this city wanted true freedom. From money, man, and gods. And finally flesh itself.
And how would you know that?
Because they have spoken to me. It's just taken me time to recognize the voices. It is not simple luck that we are here with you.
You will yield to my will, or you will die. There is no other option for you, Wheel Sword. Think and choose.
You will meet your destiny, but on the end of our blades.
Staff. Let's have a look at Lockshy and figure out what he does, and then we'll kind of allocate our party based on what we need for him. I don't know if there's going to be ads. There is the distinct possibility. This is a really large arena. We could get ads during the course of the fight. Hopefully it'll disclose that. Some skills of this unit are unknown. Lovely. He's immune to all control effects. That means we can't taunt him. Laceration, 1,000 bleeding damage over 20 seconds on a target. 800 damage on all wheel swords within 10 meters. Strikes down his target, inflicts 300 damage. If other wheel swords are within, it propagates. Okay, so he does like a chain lightning. Opal Crater. He invokes a crater for 40 seconds under the feet of each wheel sword. Ah, alright, so maybe we have to deposit bubbles or something? I don't know how long that lasts. But that means we'll have to like deposit kind of bubbles all over the place. I think that's how they're gonna play it. If I know my raid fights. So there's the first little bit of damage. Let's get started. Actually, that was probably a poor choice on my part. I probably should have brought in... Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was too gung-ho to get going with the fight. What we do know is that I'll probably never run out of any type of healing here. However, this is likely to go very, very slowly. What is he doing right now? Let's go ahead and get out of that, I guess. Actually done a reasonable amount of damage already, surprisingly. I should have brought a nuker character. It's not something that I had thought about, though. Suppose I'll debuff him so that he doesn't attack quite as quickly. Keep some of my other abilities a little bit held back. What is he doing? What is he doing right now? What is occurring? Is that Bo Lamb's targeting, I guess? Okay. Never mind. I don't feel terrified anymore. We can destroy his MP, really. Looks like we've got... Yeah, there's the little circles that I was talking about. I think we've got some kind of deposit going on. We're gonna have to make a mass migration really quickly. I'm actually gonna step him back, and then what we'll do... Hopefully that doesn't drop aggro, which is a minor concern. Looks like Mocha is about to get another circle. Okay. Oh my, circles up everywhere. And the problem here is that I may have to test the limits of my range just to get this done. Put Lech Loris right there, have him fire around. Maybe think about hitting Lockshy. Oh, we need people out of the range of that AoE. I'm actually not going to have Lech Loris tempt fate right there. Oh no. Bolam, get out. Yeah, I was concerned about that, but it's okay. Mocha's got healing ready to go. Other things we might concern ourselves with. Jump out of the way of that. Deal a little bit more damage. Is he like immune right now? What's going on? I don't think he's taking damage. Immunity against anti-magic. Okay. Immunity. I guess not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I'm gonna Damocles him up again, because I might as well. Oh, and I started that cast at just the wrong time. So I'm gonna step her forward into that opening. Step all these guys kind of out of those. He's gonna do... Who is he attacking with that? Ew, he's doing it again on Bolam. That's fun. Well, I want to keep this area like reasonably clear, so I may let him drop it right there. Kind of my gift to him. Oh, they're disappearing. Ah. Oh no, we have... He's about to get hit with that bouncy damage. Did it hit everybody else? Okay, good. I was so worried about that bouncy damage. So anyways, as I was saying, what they've done is they've actually made these pockets disappear. I thought it was going to be like a high-tier raid fight in an MMO where... Ooh, let's not do that then. If he's going to be dropping an AoE like it's hot, let's make sure that everybody is outside its radius, or its diameter, I guess. I'm going to start a heal over here. I do actually feel like I picked completely the wrong party for this. I should have gone with all single target. Although that might have ended up like, for example, if I had gone with... Yeah, I just don't know. If I'd gone with Denzel, you would have too many of these little pockets up in the front. There's a couple of, I guess basically based on your party composition, there's a lot of different things you could have to deal with. I don't actually want to queue myself up too rapidly. Bolam drop a bit more damage on him. He's actually almost completely blocked off there on his front. Hopefully no crazy control stuff happens. I'm a little concerned about that. But even with an AoE-based party, we're doing a fair bit of damage to him. He is going down, so Snaky Man, I don't think is as resilient as what's about to happen to Lech Loris here. Oh. Floor circles again. He has to cast them one at a time, though, is what I just noticed, so... Does he have an opening here? I think he may have an opening over in this corner, maybe? We may have a lot of cumulative damage coming in, like, right now, for just a few moments. Let me get a Damocles going, maybe start a heal on Bolam, just in case. I don't think he's standing in an AoE right now, but I'd rather be careful about it than anything else. What did he just cast? Ow. You just hit me with a ball? What are you doing, man? That's not cool. This is a fight between gentlemen. Can't be whipping balls around. Let's see. I'm going to hold on to her mana for now. I am going to have Lecky G just continue to bombard like crazy. Slow burn. He's dropping that at the feet again. I may actually be stuck, depending on... Yeah, he's dropping it on him. Actually, I could pull him back out, which I needed to do anyways. So as soon as that deposits, we charge him back in. This is one of those multi-phase fights where he gets worse and pulls a freeze on me. I'm going to be saddened. Bit more damage done, and the rotation continues. I don't actually know. I'll drop that right there, and then I'll have Nella actually handle the healing over on this side. Bolam's got an opening right there. He's not casting right now, is he? Nope. Okay, good. Then in that case, scooch just a little bit more, Bo. Get a tad more damage off. And he's got that AoE that's about to go out. Ew. I don't know if Bolam's gonna get clear of that one. He's gonna try, but... Oh, he did. Good. And his jump right in's back up.
Look inside yourself and see. Our fates were meant to be entwined.
So many voices!
Nella, no!
What further devilry is this? Steel yourselves, wheel swords!
Do not fear me. I see the tapestry of life before me. The machine was designed to set man free from the chains of destiny, as it did the inhabitants of this city.
Nella? I do not...
Lockshy would have perverted it, to enslave the minds of the races of Aarklash. If he'd succeeded, he would have become a god, and nations would have bowed before him. I cannot allow the chance that others will follow in his footsteps. No one deserves to hold such power.
No!
We must away!
But Nella, I cannot leave her.
You must. Do you think she would sacrifice herself for us to perish?
She has found her destiny. Ours awaits us still. Come, before it is too late.
Hurry! The whole city is collapsing!
Squish.
I am goddess.
Well, I sense for myself a sequel, maybe. That definitely seems like it might be on the horizon if she's now a goddess. I thought she was going to destroy that stuff. So here we are at the end of the series, and at the end of the series, I always like to say my pleases and thank yous and make sure that everything has been rounded up properly. Now, first and foremost, who I always try to thank at the beginning and the end of these series are the developers. So Cyanide Studios, thank you very much for making a game that is very much worthy of an LP here on the channel. Additionally, I'd like to thank Cyanide for allowing me to post it on my channel. They don't have to do that, and they've allowed me to do so, and that is tremendously gracious of the developers. So thank you with as much gusto as I can muster for everyone else. Thank you very much for joining me here at the Nerd Castle and following along with this series. If you've been consistently watching it, I very much appreciate it. You guys are who I make this content for, and I very much enjoy entertaining you. If I can make your day just a little bit brighter, well, then I feel like I've done my job here on YouTube. I will see you guys next time. Take care out there, everybody. Sincerely.